Microsoft's Xcloud is the most recently launched one of this comparison and has been virtually launched alongside the soon-to-be-released Xbox Series X. Now, while both the Stadia and Geforce Now both lacked in games, Xcloud does not, and that's because it's made by Microsoft, meaning a lot of the Xbox exclusives are already on it. Not only that, but the actual library of third-party games is extensive, to say the least, at least by cloud gaming standards. The service has only been out for around a month, yet it boasts 150 games right now. Compare that to the Stadia, which has around 40 games, and yeah, you get the picture. But it doesn't stop there, no. Xcloud also has Microsoft's Game Pass rolled into it, which means you get access to even more games. So on the game library front, Xcloud covers all games. You will never find yourself scrolling the library wondering what the hell to play. It's all there. However, Xcloud is the priciest of the services mentioned so far at $15 per month. But as you can see, that is well worth the money for a long library of free games. And actually incredibly cheap compared to outright buying a console or PC. It is unfortunately only available on Android, Xbox, and Windows 10 right now because Apple is too strict with what's allowed on their store. Hats off to you, Apple! In terms of performance, Microsoft says it requires at least a 10 megabyte download speed to be able to run it at all, so nothing unreasonable. The performance is fairly standard with the usual streaming discrepancies. Now, it is important to understand that Xcloud as of 2020 is still in its late beta stage, so stuff could change. But right now, all gameplay is locked at 720p. That may sound bad, but what Xcloud is doing is prioritizing gameplay and FPS over the graphics. This means that compared to Geforce Now and Stadia, it is actually better and more immersive. Perhaps the best part of Xcloud, though, is that it uses Cloud Sync, meaning that the games you play via Xcloud will save onto your Microsoft or Xbox account so that you can pick up the game where you left off on console or PC. That's something no other service is really championing yet, and it's a big drawback for them. So, Microsoft's Xcloud seems to be really championing the cloud gaming market. Or is it? PS Now is PlayStation's answer to cloud gaming, and it has actually been out for a long time now, over 6 years. So it's understandable how they have around 750 games to choose from. It's cheaper than Xcloud at just $10 a month. And for that, you get pretty much the same features. Games are downloadable to the PlayStation, so you don't necessarily have to stream them. Older gen games are a different case, because those you do have to stream. But because PS Now has been out for such a long time now, the games you find on it are way more mainstream. Not only do you get a lot of the PlayStation exclusives, which are highly regarded games, but you also get massive titles such as GTA 5 and Just Cause 4. However, one thing that Xcloud has over PS Now is that they have all their Xbox exclusives on the service as a permanent thing. PS Now, on the other side, has a lot of their exclusives, but not all. And right now, there's no certainty that those exclusives will remain on PS Now because they tend to recycle their game library. PS Now's performance when streaming is similar to Xcloud. Resolution locked at 720p in favor of smooth gameplay and better FPS. The latency is relatively low compared to the other cloud services, but still not close to standard gaming. And like most of these cloud services, blockiness did somewhat occur in fast-moving games. But where PS Now really fails, and always has done, is their availability. PS Now is available on PS4, PS5, and Windows 10. There's no mobile support whatsoever. So the actual point of it is somewhat squandered because you can't actually take your games on the go like the others. I mean, aside from laptops, but a laptop isn't always a convenient piece of tech to carry everywhere. So, what is the best cloud service out there right now? Right now, it seems like PS Now holds that title purely because of its extensive game library and smoothish gameplay. Though I would hold out for a while to see where Xcloud is going because that's only been out a month and is already proving to be a strong contender to the 6-year-old PS Now. Anyway, what do you think of cloud gaming? Is it worth it yet? Let us know in the comments below, and like and subscribe.